Hi, I'm Rodley from LemTask. If your task feels busy before your day even starts, this video is for you. Today, I will show you a simple daily setup using Zenkit to do task management. No complex system, no over organization, just a setup that helps you focus and finish work daily. This is Zenkit's homepage. For those who don't have it, the link is down in the description below. Once you have clicked on it, it will land you straight to the homepage whereby you'll be getting it for free. And for those who have, let's log in. The first rule is to keep your list minimum. Each list should represent real work, not ideas, not categories. Fewer lists mean fewer decisions. That system is calm. Next thing, use priorities only when they matter. If everything is marked important, nothing stands out. Make sure you get your priority list right. Most daily tasks don't need a priority, they just need to be done. Save priorities for urgent work, or unless keep them low. Another common mistake people actually make is using too many views. Jumping in between views, breaking focus. Choose one main view and stick to it. Consistency reduces mental effort. So I'm just going to right now show you a daily setup that applies to what we've been talking about just now. So I want you to go to your site and press the home section. I want you, if you don't have a project, you need to create a project right now. If you don't have a project, you need to create a project. How do you create a project? You just go to create. Once you go to create, you have create task, project, task list. I want you to create project. This is where you need a workspace whereby where your lists, your goals are going to be in one. You can't just have task with no projects. Where is your work going? Where is your scheduling going? So I'm going to show you a quick setup right now. This setup needs you to have at least 5 tasks and lower for you to see what you are doing. So right now we're going to create 5 tasks. Let's create that. So once you have created your list, I want you to double check that you have created 5 lists or less. Just for this system and the setup to run smoothly, you need a number of tasks like that within a day. Tasks that you know that you will be able to do, things that you know that today you'll be able to accomplish. So once you have your written tasks, you just click into the task, each of those tasks. Now we're just going about setting parameters. What I need you to do is on each and every task of yours, I want you to do exactly like this. I want you to put in a date. I want you to put in a due date, which is, of course, your start date. And I want you to put in your time on which when are you going to actually start doing this task. So if you give yourself time on when you're going to actually start doing this task, It will make things much easier. When the alarm hits, you strictly know what you need to do. And of course, you can set also the end date alongside the end time. So this part of this feature helps you a lot, gives you when you're going to start, what time you're going to start, what time you're going to finish. It's simple as that. By the time the clock hits five, I, for example, working on videos, I'm gonna start today around 4 p.m. and I'm gonna finish around 5 p.m. When 5 p.m. hits, I'm done with my task. So if you want to set reminders, repeat, there's no need for now pause. The only thing you need right now is to set a very good simple. So if you have a due date, it's perfectly on. If you have a member that you're sharing this task with, you can also add them there. If you have certain attachments that you have regarding to the task that you're doing, you can put it here. But where my eyes are at are tags. If you don't have a tag, you can just add it like this and you can create it. And automatically, when you go to tags, as you can see, I have high, low, mid. So basically, right now, I'm rating and I'm giving my task a priority right now so that I know how important it is and how important it's not is. Make sure to always be honest with yourself. Not everything is going to be urgent, but you do need priority so that other tasks that are important remain important. Others that are not, keep them as they are. So this is a high level priority because I have to work on company videos. So it's a high priority for me. I have to call HR to discuss about some structural ways of where we're gonna go. So I'm gonna put this at the mid. Then I'm gonna send out invoices. This one is a high priority for me. Then I'm just gonna have a meeting with my CEO. That's kind of a high priority for me. So basically, I'm based up with high priorities and mids, but that's how it is. As long as you're truthful to yourself, this system will work for you because it needs you. So I want us to go to our next feature that will make things much easier. Is the Kanban style right here. Once you are here, this is a very good board table that actually is already set. As you can see, there's to do, there's in process, there's done. So I want you now to follow this process as it was instilled with you. Once your lists are here, we have fewer lists. So when you start working on videos, you're gonna hold the board and just slide it into process. Process means that you're working on it right now. This is what you're doing currently right now. So once you're done working on your videos, what's left for you is just to hold this and I want you just to slide it in here in the done section. Automatically, you don't have to tick it. It's sense that when you put this in this box, it's a representation of I am done with my task. In that way, that is a simple setup that helps you organize and also make sure your tasks are complete with a very good, simple, and smart system. This setup works because it removes frustration. Fewer lists, fewer priorities, one clear daily view. Your energy goes into the work, not managing the system. That's how Zenkit stays helpful, not overwhelmful. For context, this is how we approach our daily execution in LemTask. This is LemTask homepage. For those who don't have LemTask, the link is down in the description below. This is LemTask's dashboard. From here, I just want you to go to the top section here at Brain Dome. And I want us to strictly focus on one feature, that is the start voice feature. I use this feature highly, and for me, it has been working quite well. I can schedule my days and my tasks by using my voice. And it's so amazing. As long as I'm specific and direct with what I'm telling it, it does it for me. So I'm just going to make you quick two examples on how I do it. Working in today. Once I have just gave it instruction, as you can see, it already scheduled out my list. What's left for me right now is just for me to add my date. I'm sorry, what's left for me is just to add my time. My date is already automatically being added since I told it. And I have to choose a low, mid, or high priority. Then after that, I look at the suggestions, characterized work, which is right. Then I add that towards in my box. So I'm just going to make another example. Sending out invoices today. So once you have done that, you just extract. As you can see, just add your time, just add priority, and you have already scheduled your task. So once you go in your today's box, you should see this is where all of your tasks land that you have to do today. So once you go in today's section, these are the tasks that I have to do today. As you can see, I have to work in, I have to send out invoices. By just using my voice, I've just scheduled my task easily at hand like that. What's left for me is when my time hits for me to actually my attack my task. I go here to my tracker below. I click here. Then it will take me directly to the focus timer, which helps me to grow quite well in terms of when I'm doing a particular task, as I'm scrolling down right here, focus on a task. So once I'm here, I just press my task and I literally focus for my task for 25 minutes or more, depending on how much I want to focus. If I'm here to take a break, I can take a break, a long break or short break. I will still have to record it. Then I will just continue press focus and continue focusing on my task up until it's finished. When I'm done, I go back to my today's box right here. Then I give my task an execution tick, representing that I've executed my task and it's already done. Zenkit works best when you keep it simple. Clear lists, clear tasks, clear daily focus. When the system feels lighter, daily execution becomes easier.